friends, Elance here with a new episode of Elance Home Improvement and Design. So today we are going to complete the video series that we started, part 2 of the video series that we started last week, where we are building a patio, walkway through to the back, and also we are going to extend our front driveway. So if you have been with us and if you have watched part 1 of this video, then we are going to pick up from where we left and complete that video, that part today. So please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it. And also I'm going to leave a link to some of my previous video and for part 1 of this video in case you missed part 1. So you can check out some of the video that I've been doing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and let's do it. So here is where we left last week, and after laying down the sand, you just lay down the paver in almost random order, just making sure that it fits on a specific area that we have chosen to run through. Alright, so once this is done, you can go ahead, and today we are going to go ahead and apply some polymeric sand and seal all the edge. Alright. Alright friends, so at this point I am laying down some polymeric sand. So I'm going to lay this down and spread it around to make it get into the joint of the pavers. So unfortunately here I misplaced my my bigger brush to use here to to spread all this polymeric sand around. But yeah, I was able to do it with this, but it took me more time than I expected. So anyway, so at this point, I spread the polymeric sand around, and now I'm running the plate compactor over it. So the purpose of doing all this is to allow the polymeric sand to join into the gaps, and once it joins into the gaps and I run the plate compactor on the patio, it allows all the paver to sit very tightly together, and then also allowing the polymeric sand to get into the joint, so into the gaps. So once that happens, I'm going to now remove all the polymeric sand on the surface. You don't want any water to to touch the polymeric sand on your pavers, because it's very adhesive. So we are going to remove all this polymeric sand and then pour water on the patio, and the water will make the polymeric sand join all the pavers, that just like cement. So it's very adhesive, and you want that to lock all your pavers in place. So once you do that and you water it, everything will be locked in place with this adhesive polymeric sand. And with that, all the blocks will be very connected, very tight together, and it will also prevent some weed from growing in your pavers, between your pavers. Alright, so this is it, and I'm going to just collect this polymeric sand to apply on the rest on the other area. So I'm just going to blow everything away, making sure that I have nothing sitting on the pavers and it's all clean. And now I'm going to just connect the hose and pour some water on it, and that will do it. So once the water is poured on it, I'll just make sure that I don't have any polymeric sand sitting on the paver or any of the area, and with that we are all good. And you can see the water flow. I have a very small slope there to allow water to just flow away. Alright, this is it, it's done. And now it's time to just go ahead and remove the sand and some of the gravel that we had along the edge, and we are going to just apply, put a layer of concrete along the edge, because I have a slope there, and usually, when you have a slope, you don't want your paver to just be sitting on the sand. If you do that, it will fall over time. So to make sure that it sit in place, for years to come, you need to have it sit on a mixed concrete. So I'm going to remove all the sand and prepare the room there to pour in some mixed concrete, and then apply all the paver that will be around the edges. Alright, so once I have that, and I have a piece of lumber that I can use to to hold that in place, I will just use the paver that will be sitting there as the spacer, and then just block the lumber there. So again, I do that here, use this block of paver to have my space, and that's it. Do the same thing all around, and create a little bit more of room for the for my lumber to sit. Again, so once we have that, we just lock those in place, and we are ready to mix some concrete and pour in there and lay down our paver edges. Alright, so here's the concrete. I'm just going to open it and pour in some water and mix it up, and this part will be very self-explanatory. And again, thank you so much for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe. And this is Elan's Home Improvement and Design. If you have any question or any comment, please leave it leave it below, and I'll be happy to read your comments. And if you have better ideas of how to do this, I always welcome new idea or any suggestion that you may have. Thank you so much for watching. Et voilà, it is done. J'adore, j'aime, it's beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. See you in part 3 where we'll be doing the walkway. A Lance home improvement design.